All right, we're back in Karazhan, getting ready to start this raid. And this week, we're playing HEMORRHAGE. I've got HEMORRHAGE on my bar. We have a combat HEMORRHAGE build. I've been playing different build every week, and that's really made the game a lot of fun for me, just trying different things instead of playing, you know, the stock standard meta build every single week. There's our combat talents. Here's our subtlety talents. Honestly, most of the subtlety talents, they don't really matter. Most of them don't do anything, but Serrated Blades makes Rupture do more damage, gives me some armor ignore, and then Hemorrhage is the whole reason we're going into subtlety. 35 energy combo point builder, so it's a little bit cheaper than Sinister Strike, and it puts a debuff on the target that does 42 increased damage. This is showing the rank 1 tooltip. This is the rank 4 tooltip, 42 damage. But it's only 10 charges, so once 10 attacks occur, it goes away. It's not like it just lasts the whole time and is this, you know, like crazy good debuff. Mostly that's going to be consumed by the other physical damage dealers in my raid, so I'm not personally going to benefit very much from that Hemorrhage debuff. Gear-wise, we're looking at still rocking 4-piece Wastewalker. We got Choker of Vile Intent, Drape of the Dark Reavers. That was a good pickup I got, I think, 2 weeks ago. We got Netherblade Chest Piece last week, so that's super nice. Braces of Maliciousness, Vindicator's Brand, Latros, Marksman's Bow. Got a little Romulo's Bloodlust, Kalon's Shapeshifter Signet. We got our Fell Leather Boots, more Wastewalker Epochs, and Wastewalker Gloves. This is a soft reserve raid, so it means I picked 2 items before the raid started that I get priority on. Like I only roll against other people who soft reserve them, basically. So I went for Skulker's Greaves and Edgewalker Long Boots. The Edgewalker Long Boots come up pretty quick from Moroes at the start of the raid, and Skulker's Greaves come much later from Netherspite near the end of the raid. There are other items I want too, but, you know, some of those were contested by a lot more other people, so I figured my reserves were more valuable on these 2 items where no one else is soft reserving the same items, so if they drop, I will get them. Spiteblade, yeah, I thought about Spiteblade, but the other rogue is on Spiteblade this week, and I'm thinking I'll probably be able to get 1700 arena rating and be able to get the Gladiator's Slicer instead for a good main hand weapon. So, that's my thoughts, that's my talents, that's my gear, that's the soft reserves we're doing, and should be good. I'm going to turn the comms on so you can listen in on that. 2 rogue Karazhan, yeah, 2 rogue, and it's fine,
All
believe it or not.
Walk into this.
So you can see the tracker for the Hemorrhage. That's showing the number of charges left. You see it just pretty much disappears even in only a 10-man raid. When we take this to a 25-player raid, it's going to go away even faster than that. But each of those charges is 42 damage to someone in the raid. The bonus damage from Hemorrhage, it's kind of interesting. It's very hard to calculate exactly how much damage is being gained for the whole raid, because the 42 bonus damage gets calculated before a critical strike multiplier and before armor reduction. So, you know, most critical strikes do 2 times normal damage. So if I critical strike with a Hemorrhage buff up, that means the Hemorrhage is providing 84 more damage rather than 42, because it gets multiplied by the critical strike multiplier. Some classes have like talents that make their critical strike do even more, so they get even more damage from the Hemorrhage, but then it gets reduced by the target's armor. So the armor, like if you have more armor debuffs on the target and the target's armor is lower, then you're gaining more value from Hemorrhage, because the Hemorrhage bonus gets reduced by armor, so less armor means less reduction of Hemorrhage.
I'm going to let you take
Yeah.
these 3 so you take damage and heal up, or get mana from healing. So you can go and pull.
Dank Horses, you're stoked for this Karazhan? Yeah, I think Hemorrhage is all right. It is, like I said, it's hard to calculate how much damage is really added to the raid by this debuff, but I feel like it's, you know, I've done that work in the past and has come out to look, you know, actually pretty reasonable, pretty, you know, good. Grassley was blade flurrying there. Okay. Yeah, this week I was able to do, or no, last week I was able to do pretty well in arenas. We got up to, we had a peak rating of 1582, I think, and then we lost a few more. We went down a little bit in 2v2s. I was doing Discipline Priest and Rogue. So I think, you know, with a bit more work this week or next week, we could hit 1700. And if I hit 1700 this week, I've already got enough arena points that I could just buy the Gladiator Slicer straight away. And I think we're going to do more arenas with my priest friend on Thursday, so that's tomorrow.
Alright, we'll wait a few seconds for this debuff to fall, then we'll just walk to the next pack.
Would you hemorrhage during Blade Flurry? Yeah, probably. I mean, I didn't really think about that. I didn't take Improved Sinister Strike. I certainly could have. But I'm pretty sure I just have no reason to cast Sinister Strike. Stun. Saw the tank's health dipping low, so I always want to throw out a stun if I see the tank's health getting low. Give the healers a little bit more time to catch up. Try to prevent some damage on the tank. Okay, now it's almost Moroes time, so we're gonna scroll, food buff. Did I say Moroes? I meant midnight.
Check. I know you guys are drinking, but this is just for buffs.
Alright, so boss splits in two, we wait like 5 seconds, then we pop every cooldown we can.
We'll do 20-second timer. Zexy, I'll main tank this if you just want to pick up the Huntsman.
The waiting 5 seconds is just giving the tank some time to
threat to start.
Generate threat.
No, we'll do it when they merge.
Slice and dice up. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Evasion in case I rip threat. Little Thistle Tea. Eviscerate. Nice. Big Rupture up. We have a very strong Rupture in this build because of that Serrated Blades talent, plus 30% Rupture damage. But since we were Blade Flurrying, we wanted to Eviscerate, because Eviscerate gets doubled by Blade Flurry, but Rupture does not.
Alright, go ahead and Bloodlust.
Here's the Lust, here's a 3 Rupture. Go for a 2 Slice. Nope, that guy was not far enough away. Someone's dead now. I'm gonna build up for a big slice.
Yeah, the only person that should be out is Tegan, RP Rush.
Oh no! I didn't see this debuff. I gotta make a weak aura that warns me when I've got that. It's kind of hard to notice when it's just a small icon over there. Yeah, I can cloak to remove this. What do we have? Worgen Claw? I don't think I want that. 20, 42, 18. 20, 42, 17. Yeah, I do not want that.
Alright, and damage and healing braces going out.
Alright, next up, Moroes. That's where we want to see Edgewalker long boots, best in slot this phase, and best in slot next phase. And I'm the only soft reserve on them, so if they drop, they're mine. Also, Moroes drops the Mongoose formula, and I'm an enchanter. We would be able to roll on that. That would be great if Mongoose formula dropped. Oh, are we doing the blacksmith? I think he said we're doing the blacksmith. Clearing for the blacksmith. Definitely, I can feel the difference of not having Relentless Strikes in this build. You know, the combo, the finishing moves definitely feel more sluggish, and like the energy isn't there compared to playing a combat build that can get Relentless Strikes and all the deep combat talents. But basically, you know, if I'm committing 21 points to Subtlety to get Hemorrhage, that means I only have 40 points left. If I went 11 into Assassination to get Relentless Strikes, which would be like the big prize in Assassination, like this is the best talent here, that would mean I'd only have 29 points to go into combat, which means I couldn't get Adrenaline Rush, I couldn't get Vitality, I couldn't get Combat Potency. So, like, the trade is either Combat Potency and Adrenaline Rush and Vitality, or Relentless Strikes. And, like, Relentless Strikes is good, but it's not as good as all of those things combined. Revolving Ocelot, hello. How's it going?
Go and save mana for these next couple of pool sets.
Link to this build? Yeah, it's literally already on the Discord. It has been for weeks. In the talent section in Burning Crusade Rogue. So you can find that on the Discord. Is it actually good to parse with? Okay, because you use the word parse, I think you care about what Warcraft Logs says. This is not a build for caring about what Warcraft Logs says. This build on Warcraft Logs would get categorized with all the other combat rogues. And would probably be worse than just running stock standard Sinister Strike or Shiv combat builds.
Take a second here to drink up, or pull the non-elite pack to the right.
And you run improved exposed armor with it. We just covered going into assassination talents. If you wanted to run exposed armor, you'd probably be taking a bigger personal damage loss than you'd be providing in damage benefit to the raid. So that's a no-go. You're playing it for fun. Yes, continually every week I have to clarify this to people. I am in fact playing a video game for fun. A lot of people get confused and like aren't expecting that anyone would play World of Warcraft for fun. Alright, let me put up a prediction. Our prediction, will Edgewalkers drop? That's what we want to see off of Moroes. Stream prediction is up. Playing a game for fun? Who comes up with those ideas? Well, I'm gonna be honest. Not only am I enjoying myself more than just like playing the meta build and competing for damage every week, not only am I enjoying myself more, literally more people want to watch the stream and watch the YouTube videos also, compared to when I was just playing meta builds all the time. I'm gonna be honest, it's more enjoyable for me and it's better business.
Hope you get some good loot, my man.
Syfen subscribed with Prime Gaming. 3 months of support from Syfen. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You say you hope.
Right.
Oh shit, we got ads. That's the elite group. That's some shit.
AoE taunt, shield wall.
Oh, that guy got mind controlled. He's about to die to AoE. I don't want to get. Oh nope, I got feared by him. I was about to move away from the fear. He's dead now. He can't fear us anymore. Syfen, thank you. I hope you're enjoying the stream, and I hope you're having a great day. Spikeblade Edgewalker? Nah, Ice Coffee this week. I decided to go Skulkers Edgewalker. Spikeblade was contested by some other people in the run, and Skulkers was not. So I was like, screw this. We'll just go for the uncontested ones. Oh, how we do it with a hat change request? Okay. Let's go.
Back around the corner. I'm just letting
boom
drink up a little bit.
Coming skeletal waiter. Oh, other rogue stunned it also. They kidneyed. I'll follow up kidney. We want to lock down the skeletal waiters because they can do a really nasty armor debuff. I think it drops 100% armor off the tanks, then the tank is pretty prone to die if the mob does that.
Do we need to clear the stewards? I think it's best.
Well, I have brittle bones right now, so.
Oh, he got the brittle. Yeah, see.
Gotta wait 1 minute for the debuff to fall off.
Oh, okay, so it's a long debuff that then occasionally turns you into a skeleton and removes all your armor. Unlucky. We didn't lock it down hard enough. So with this build, the claim I'm making with this build is not that it is the best build or the most raid damage or the most whatever. What the claim I'm making is this is the most damage you can do in a raid.
I'm gonna go and pull stewards.
With
I'll get skulls. Actually, get X.
While you're using hemorrhage, right? Like it's the best hemorrhage build, I think. That's my belief.
Alright, we'll use the right side of the room. I'll tank Moroes. Setsky will be on the
show
ads,
gear. Sure, I'll show gear again.
Okay, so Paladin there.
I'll be set up for Moroes. Okay, so we'll wait a couple seconds. And then pop all
that way. As
cooldowns.
they start running up to me, you can start casting Holy Wrath. Pull now.
Unannounced visitors. Preparations must be made.
Alright, go ahead and Bloodlust and Misdirect the ads and just execute. Careful melee. I'm gouged. Ice block. It's back on me.
I stun this guy. Oh wow, I can stun him. Nice.
Zexy, focus all your damage into Moroes. Just get my back turned to him. Shield snap.
Yep, slice. Good. This is going to be another 4-hour Karazhan. We can only hope, Big Daruk. We can only hope that it'll be like that.
Gonna bring oh. Do you have Soul Shatter?
Warlock
I've
down.
already done.
Alright, prediction is up for the Edgewalker boots. We're almost killing Moroes here. Gotta close it right as he dies.
Closer towards the wall, because I saw that.
So last chance to get your points in.
I don't want the Fiend running all the way across the room.
Prediction closed. What do we got? What do we got? Edgewalkers!
Simon, only one on Edgewalkers.
Yes! This is the best part of loot dropping. Rewarding the chosen few believers. Nice. Best in slot all the way to Black Temple. We won't replace those boots until Black Temple.
Pull this valley. You can go
Huge pickup. We got both of the items now from Karazhan that are bis all the way to Black Temple. Drape of the Dark Reavers and Edgewalkers. Those are the like super long-term valuable items to get out of here.
I'm gonna pull these non-elites around the corner here. We're just gonna hug left side of the room.
Just double res Sprite Blade next week? No. Me and Bako, dude, we're hitting 1700. I'm getting Gladiator Slicer, and then I won't need Spike Blade anymore. Except for the fact that Spike Blade does sheath on your back. That will make it like forever bis.
Alright. Move up, hug left side.
Do you bring enchanting materials? No, we're not equipping these straight away. I gotta gem them up, enchant them up. I don't have that stuff on me. Sprite Blade, Hope Ender, Town, Bis. Does Hope Ender sheath on your back also? I actually don't know, because I've never gotten a Hope Ender before. Oh, a Soul Cloth vest. Okay. Oh, Hope Ender sheaths on your back too. Oh my god. Okay, that one's also good
We're
then.
gonna go ahead and move in around the corner. We'll get these non-elites, that's fine.
But basically for rogues in this phase, you have 5 different main hand weapon options that are all within 1% of each other. So like they're kind of like just pick whichever one you want and you're good. You can go Dragon Maw, Blacksmithing Mace. You can go Blink Strike if you're rich and you can buy it off the auction house. Gladiator's Slicer from Arenas, Sprite Blade from Karazhan, or Hope Ender from Kazakh are 5 options, all within 1% of each other in terms of like theoretical damage output from spreadsheets or simulators. And that's like really, really unusual that you have so many weapon options that are so close to each other. That like pretty much doesn't happen in any other phase of Classic for rogues.
Let's actually go ahead and pull these. LOS to the right. I'm gonna get the non-elites in the back. So careful on AoE. Wait for the second group to get over here. You guys make sure you hug to the right side. Alright, I grouped up pretty well.
Mrs. Miyagi says, I've currently just dinged my Rogue 70, got both Bis Phase 1 daggers, and trying to be a hardcore TBC dagger rogue for the LOLs. Was beating Hunter, Warlock, and Shaman on DPS meter, always second and third as dagger. Quite fun, man. Yeah, I've tried 2 different dagger builds. I've tried combat daggers, and I've tried mutilate. I'd say definitely my favorite is combat daggers. Like, still having access to Blade Flurry and Adrenaline, so you have, like, these big blaster cooldowns, like, felt a lot better to me than mutilate, that couldn't get Blade Flurry and couldn't get Adrenaline.
So actually, I'm gonna have you pick up the Servant. I'll get the Valet.
And yeah, I was able to do pretty good damage with it as well. But the downside to a combat dagger is you simply cannot apply improved exposed armor with that build because you can't generate enough combo points with backstab to maintain slice and expose. So if your raid needs you to do expose armor and you want to be daggers, it's like you just got to be mutilate. Like that mutilate is the dagger build that can do expose armor, and backstab is the dagger build that can't do expose.
I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna try and line of sight so they come up a little bit. I have to walk up there and get him. I don't need these guys back here, it's excellent.
What is good until Black Temple? Boots and what? Asked Mad Fox. The boots and the cloak. Drape of the Dark Reavers and Edgewalker Long Boots are both Phase 1 bis and Phase 2 bis. You won't replace either of them until you get to Black Temple. And we've got both of them now because we got lucky.
Gurren, just keep Tremor Totem down for this pool.
Moreno says, got my DST yesterday. I saw your video and thought you got it too. For about 2 seconds, I thought I was going to get it also. And then the hunter rolled a goddamn 100. Oh well.
Become stealth. Together a little more.
Oh. Yeah, I tried to
Destruction,
stun
purple.
it. That didn't work.
WCP now.
Uh-oh, 2 people down?
What the fuck is calling? Alright.
Alright, we gotta do some shit here. Pop some 2-minute cooldowns. Pull is not going according to plan. These mobs are so annoying because they have these auras that reduce your damage output massively, so they're just so slow to kill. Troll income. Tried to get to distract. Should have distracted first, then tried to talk on Discord. Yeah, oh, I accidentally disabled my game sound effects. DST drops going crazy. Got mine yesterday too. Oh, Dugan, congratulations. Maybe we can do a Gruul and Magtheridon after this Karazhan. Like, haven't done it yet this week. Could have another chance at it.
We wanna, for these packs, you always want to focus the Paramore first. Just because of the seduction that they do.
Tartu Fos Sane Sun says, does expose armor remove sunder or do they stack? They do not stack. 5 combo point expose armor with 2 of 2 improved expose armor talent reduces more armor than a 5 stack of sunder armor. So if you have a 2 of 2 improved expose armor, 5 combo point active on the target, it overwrites and removes any existing sunder stats. How's Hemorrhage so far, bro? Seems pretty fine, you know. Chill to play. Absolute says, I secretly want to make a rogue ult, but life is already hard as a warrior. Well, think about this. Even if you don't, like, raid with your rogue ult very much, you can stealth farm Mana Tombs, Steam Vaults, and Nax Rammus for some of the most insane gold per hour farms, like, imaginable. Like this week, like just yesterday, I spent 57 minutes in Nax Rammus farming frozen runes and made a profit of 880 gold. A lot of people who have mining on their rogue are able to consistently make 400 to 500 gold per hour just farming steam vaults or mana tombs stealth runs. Like the gold farms rogues can do are absolutely insane.
Middle.
Do you have a
Here,
vid
that
for
way,
stealth
yeah,
farm
so
of
10
Nax?
seconds, and
Absolutely,
lost
I
one
do. Let
spot.
me pull up the link for you really quick.
Quick pull 10.
Hang on,
We'll
can I
lost
get
5
it
seconds after the
before?
boss fight starts.
Yes, I can get shareable link. It's posted. Okay. Drumming. Waiting. Blasting.
Red shouldn't be an issue. I got a good crit in the beginning. Go with Bloodlust. Might have to press it multiple times because of the silence. Rosh, if you have Enervate, feel free to throw it on WZP.
Look at how quick the hemorrhages get destroyed. With the whole raid having Bloodlust up. Ooh.
Melee scoot up a little bit. I don't want the healers to get. There it is.
Had to do an eviscerate there because my rupture wasn't, my previous rupture wasn't done yet. Nice!
Pleasure, you got a hot mic. No gloves again.
Premender and maliciousness.
Healing gloves
Okay.
going out.
We don't care about either of those. You think a druid could do Nax? No. The stealth really isn't the important part. The important part that lets rogue do it, I would say, is distract and vanish. And druid has neither of those. I think hunter could do some. Being able to feign death and drop threat off of the mobs. Like, that's probably more valuable than stealth, even. But I don't think any other class can do 15 Word of Thawing locations like Rogue can in a single Nax ID.
It happens.
What happened? Oh, we pulled some stuff back here.
Let's go and get him rezzed and buffed up. Kebab for these next few pulls with the skeleton frost bitches. We're gonna shackle the left one. So as we pull, just make sure you.
Raz isn't exposing? Yeah, we got a Protection Warrior tank, so he's putting up Sunder Armors all the time. You know, Expose Armor is, you know, only a little bit better than Sunder Armor. And most people just hate doing it and don't have fun. And you know what? It's okay. If you hate doing it and you don't have fun doing it and, like, you can be contributing to the raid, you know, meaningfully, like, everything's fine.
Alright, Kebab, you ready?
I think what I really don't like about doing Expose... Oh, the other rogue is doing Expose.
I'm trying to.
They did a little bit of exposing there.
Alright, Zexy, trying to pick it up.
Maybe just not on the boss. I don't know.
Oh, you got 10.
I don't know if they were exposing on the boss or not.
Doesn't really break.
But, like, with Expose, it has to be a 5 combo point finisher every time. And if you ever let it drop, it's a huge loss for your team, because you go from a big armor debuff to no armor debuff. It's a huge, like, every second that it's off is really impactful. So, when you're doing Expose, you base your entire gameplay around ensuring 100% that you are refreshing Expose before it drops. And you need 5 combo points to do that. That's a lot of energy worth of time. You usually have to plan ahead 15 or 20 seconds before it falls off, where you start building up for the next one. So, like, half or more of your gameplay time is simply just getting ready to apply the next Expose armor. And that just is lame.
Threat on the other one. Alright, we're good.
I was hoping I could put off doing this hemorrhage build until I got a better main hand weapon. But, like, we did basically all the dagger builds, and I didn't get a spike blade yet, didn't get a gladiator slicer yet. So we're still on Vindicator's brand, which is, like, a bit, like, lower tier of item than my daggers, like Malchezaar. So maybe we'll come back to this build another week in the future, once I have a better main hand. So far, of all the builds I've tried, definitely my favorite is the combat backstab. So, like, of all the ones that I want to do again, I want to do combat backstab again.
If the one is in a good spot, go ahead and pull it.
Oh yeah, I have the Searing Sunblade too, for offhand. That's for the combat dagger build.
Get a skull up. We don't kill them at the same time. Pull them out, Tessie. Stop DPS on the unmarked. I want healers to.
Oh, I line of sighted it. Nice. Or maybe ranged it. I don't know. Cloak.
Yeah, it's good.
Resist the. Resist the explosion. I had a little burp there.
Go ahead and save mana on this pool, Zexy.
I was doing an Envenom build last week, and I did combat Envenom, because I thought, sat down and I thought, okay, what's the most damage I can do while using Envenom as a, like, my main finishing move? And I'm pretty sure the answer to that is, like, a combat Envenom build, right? That was my thought. And I only did an Envenom build because a lot of people requested an Envenom build. But, like, Envenom in Burning Crusade is... It's just not very good. It does about the same damage as Eviscerate and comes with the massive downside of removing deadly poison stacks. So you have this, like, extra problem you have to solve of figuring out how you're going to quickly reapply deadly poison stacks. And, like, everything you do that enables you to quickly reapply deadly poison stacks is, like, you know, you're taking talent points or spending energy in ways that are, you know, otherwise suboptimal for damage output. So you're just jumping through a whole bunch of different hoops and like, taking on all these other downsides that you have to compensate for an ability that, in the end, just does, like, about the same damage as Eviscerate that doesn't have all those downsides. So, anyways, I knew it was bad, but it was highly requested, and, you know, we're in the business of trying new things, so I tried it. And apparently, people really didn't want me to play an Envenom build. They wanted me to play Mutilate Envenom. I misjudged what people were requesting from me. People were unhappy that I was playing Combat Envenom. They really wanted to see Mutilate Envenom.
We'll drink on the stage.
So we're gonna have to come back to that eventually. we're Mutilate Envenom is really what the people wanted. But, like, look at this. So, look at the damage range on Eviscerate. 1273 to 1400. And the damage range on Envenom, 1184. It's just less damage. It ends up, like, kind of working out a little bit because Envenom doesn't get reduced by armor, but Eviscerate does. So while the tooltip damage of Eviscerate is a little higher, you know, especially if you don't have very many armor debuffs, Envenom looks a bit better.
You don't want fear?
No,
rebuffing.
Down, be alright.
Alright.
Mutilate with Deadly on the main hand should help with stacks. Yeah, but that's like what I was saying is like everything you do to try to compensate for this problem is costing you damage in other departments. Like if you put Deadly Poison on your main hand, you don't get Wind Fury. That's bad. Wizard of Oz.
Oh, Tito, we simply must find
So
Probably.
when War comes out in a few seconds, pick him up, text him.
We'll probably have 2 active at some point.
There
Yep.
he is, there's War.
We're gonna try to get a good cleave going.
Just hold them together. Perfect. Leave him right here.
Good cleave, I think. Oh, feared. Okay. Oh, I didn't
Be
use the
careful, melee
Thistle
for
during the
that
cleave.
It does.
That was not good. Lots going on this fight.
Position better so you guys don't-
Nice. A little bit of cleave on me there. Go Tin Head next. Thistle Tea. Put up a nice bleed.
Rosh, if you have Innervate, feel free to use on WZP. And we on Bloodlust now.
Ooh, back in stealth. Actually, stealth doesn't really do... stealth doesn't matter for me. I don't do stealth openers anyways. Oh, here's the Bloodlust. Okay. Not kick that. I tried, though. Okay, what do we got? Wicked Witch's Hat.
Alright,
Turnium
Witch's
Great
Hat going out.
Okay. Decent. Venom gets Elements and Storm Strike. I think Elements does not apply to nature damage effects. I think you're
And
right about
comes
Storm
out.
Strike, but
Zessie,
not
you want this? I have my
Curse
SR on
of Elements. Arcane Fire, Frost, and Shadow. Arcane Fire, Frost, Shadow. Yeah, so
I'll just disenchant at the end if I do get here home.
that's a no on benefiting from Curse of Elements, but it should be a yes on Storm Strike.
Alright, Pat's in a really good spot. I'm gonna go and pull.
Cleave action. What are the SRs today? Edgewalker Longboots and Skulker's Greaves we're going for. And lucky us, we got the Edgewalkers. Money Hungry, these Mitts of the Tree Mender, you wanted me to disenchant those, right?
Yeah, no one won them.
Alright, I'll
So
shard
that'll
them up
be-
and trade it back to you.
You can just trade at the end.
Okay.
There might be 1 or 2 other things. No WCP.
Well, in this run, there was one other person on Spiteblade soft reserve. So if I soft reserved it, it'd be at best a 50-50. And there was no one else on Skulkers. So I felt like Skulkers was a good pick in this run. And also, I think You know, my last time playing Arena went pretty well. Like, we did a 21-14 record. Like, we won more than we lost and gained rating, which made me think, like, maybe I have a chance to actually hit 1700, and then we can get the weapon from PvP instead.
Sure.
Just win 14 games in a row, easy. Yeah, it's probably my teammates' fault if we don't win 14 games in a row.
Grab this one just in case. This one should be stunnable, I think. The purple ones are good. Let me throw on some more tank gear for Nightbane.
Stealth, cheap shot.
Zexy, I'm gonna have you just stay prot for Nightbane just to help with ads and the second phase. Or air phase rather, not second phase.
Oh, what do we want off Nightbane? I would have said Chest Guard of the Conniver, but we already got Netherblade, so F that. I don't think there's anything else that's even desirable.
Alright, be healed on Zexy, I'm gonna let him take this. Never mind.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Zexy down.
Oh, that's all the way back near Maiden, Tegan.
Okay. I'll go back later.
Yeah, Tegan, if you go back tomorrow or something, all the trash should be despawned, and you should be able to go in and do whatever quests you want.
Appreciate it.
Alright, so for this week, I'm gonna have ranged over here. Pretty
Yeah,
much
we're going, like,
where
all
I'm
the way
at
around
now.
here.
Once everyone
Crazy
gets in.
far. Alright, Nightbane. This is a spicy one,
Looks like
probably
guys
the
over
hardest
here,
boss in
and
here.
then for air phase, we'll stack pretty much right.
Most prone to causing wipes, I would say. This and Netherspite, I would say, would be second hardest. Just because I think, like, you know, for me, none of these bosses are hard. But some of them are more complicated than others or more prone to failure than others when you have a bunch of people in the raid that don't know everything already. You know, newer players, whatever, undergeared players, whatever, people not paying attention, whatever, you know. I think that most dangerous ones are Netherspite because, like, coordinating the beam assignments is a bit complicated for some folks, and Nightbane, this one, just because this one's prone to just one-shot the tank. Like, it does a lot of damage to the tank. So we'll let it land, go like 5 seconds in, and then hit my 2-minute cooldowns.
Back up. Alright, we're good.
Fuck.
I'm dead. Zexy, tank it.
Okay.
They healed on Zexy. I'll pick it up on the next phase. Range going back up some more. Garen, go in Bloodlust now. Get out of this phase.
I need to vanish my threat away. Had a lot of energy
Cabal,
there.
get a fear ward on Zexy.
Shit, go
Okay, walk
through.
through the boss. Careful.
Oh,
to leave. Oh,
both sides are
I didn't
burning.
realize there's a big one. Yep. Maybe just. All right.
It's a fear. Oh shit, it didn't affect me. Like fear warded, I guess? Frick!
All right. Come stack on totems. Come to totems. Don't walk through the fire. Everyone come to totems. Kebab, come to totems. Kebab, come to totems.
Oh, I don't have any ammo.
They're just gonna spawn over there. It's fine. Range, stay on the bus. After these die, Neff, drop all sense. Start dropping health sense now. Neff.
Okay, should have our 2-minute cooldowns again. Come on, come on. Nice.
Reposition.
Super fast attacks.
Kebab, the fear wards you can put on yourself.
I'm gonna
while
vanish.
locked now, because I have a turn for them. Group one. May they walk through the boss.
Do I
Careful,
need to...
Simon.
Throttling. Like, right on the edge threat-wise. Okay.
Alright, stack up on tanks again. Careful for the charters.
Yeah, I didn't want to press more buttons because I was right on the edge with pulling
Spread out
threat.
a bit now. Kebab, use mana pot if you have it. And then Rosh, if you have Innovate, go and use it on Kebab.
Alright, boss coming through. Alright, we're good. 12 seconds on my 2-minute cooldowns. So we're gonna want to use them like right away as soon as they come up. Make sure we get full usage time out of them. There, because he's gonna fly away at 25%. We're probably not even gonna get full time on these. It's gonna fly before they expire, I think. No, actually, we're right on target. We got him fully used. Drum maybe, yeah. Drum we lost a few seconds, but that's
stack
okay.
up again. Careful on threat on the ads here. That's only enough for a couple of consecrates. So
Do you have any innovates or that we
no, the healers need them. That's fine.
So cute when damage dealers ask for innervates.
Careful on threat on ads here. Use health stones if you get low. Help the healers out.
Come on. Nice. Good pickup. Now we blast. Ooh, we got a fresh adrenaline rush. Is this gonna last much longer? Probably not. I'm adrenaline rushing right now. I was thinking if I should wait and save it to combo with other cooldowns later. But looking at boss health and looking at the time on the other cooldowns, I'm like, we just gotta send it now.
See if the blood sacrifice was enough to replace my level 60 shield.
Alright.
It was not.
Talisman.
Going out.
Oh, I need this on my Warlock. Does it really good offhand for Seed of Corruption? High intellect, high spell, critical strike chance. But today we're on the road.
Careful, you're WZP. Yeah.
Oh, he died
Karazhan
in the
going out.
fire looking at the loot. Classic.
Simon, can you trade the staff to go off? You rolled late.
Night Staff of the Ever Living to Mr. Kebab.
Yes, please.
Done.
Thank you, sir.
What do we got? Kirby Relaxing Mix for music. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. There's some good tunes. Let's see, next up will be Curator, where we can't use deadly poison because he's immune.
I got practically one shot. I think I accidentally showed my back when I was trying to reposition the boss.
So, for that, we want a sharpening stone instead of a poison. So slam the adamantite sharpening stone on there, -5 gold or whatever for my Curator damage in Karazhan. Alright, let's see. There's a couple other good items in here that we want, but I'm pretty sure other people soft reserved them. Garona's Signet Ring off of Curator. That is... Who picked that? Let's see. Tegan the Hunter. Garona's Signet Ring. Drape of Dark Reavers. Ring 1,000 Marks is locked up. Helm of Fallen Champions locked up by the Paladin. We could still get a belt off of the chess event. That could be good. That's not
if you want to get
not picked by anyone. Little cleave action here.
I'm gonna swap to DPS.
A couple pulls of
Actually,
these
get
annoying
multiples.
mana fiend dudes.
I'll have you solo tank Curator as well.
On lootable. Elemental Fret. Nope. I gotta loot all of these. Because you can get Mote of Mana off of them, which are a couple gold each. What's happening?
I'll pull back for you, Zexy, so you can keep trying.
Alright, is this going to be another week of chasing down all the arcane flares, astral flares, because no one else is killing them? I bet that's what it's going to be. A couple times I've tried not killing them in the groups that I've been in, and when I'm not killing them, one astral flare lives all the way until the next one spawns, and then they overlap, and it's like, okay, clearly my damage on the astral flares is needed. How we do it, there is no Blade Flurry macro. Oh, maybe by BF you mean Blood Fury. Blood Fury, Bloodlust Brooch, Haste Potion.
Grab the far one first. It's gonna be double pull.
Oh, double pull?
Just come back.
They
around
gotta
the
pull
corner, Zexy,
back.
use-
They're
use
way
stealth
too
stun, use
far
stealth
into the room.
Alright, that's gonna be.
Dexy is
to the
dead. Uh-oh. Raid leader is called Wipe. Let's try our best.
Just release and go through the side door.
Fuck.
Okay, Kebab has SS. Just don't use it when Curator is near you.
Oh, unlucky. It wouldn't be a Karazhan without a trash wipe. Yep. I don't know if I've done a single Karazhan run without a wipe on trash mobs. I feel like that happens every time. Where'd the ants go? It says he's waiting on his soul stone. Okay, he's up now. Oh, here's something I thought was funny. When you make thumbnails for YouTube videos, you can put 2 or 3 different thumbnails and video titles for a video, and it'll run them all simultaneously, and it'll like randomly show a different title plus thumbnail combination to different people. And then it can
bad pull on my part. So
then YouTube will tell you like which one is getting the most views.
All good.
So here it is. For today's video, originally I had this thumbnail with normal sized Gruul and then the Dragon Spine trophy. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah, I can. Okay. Let me see if I can get this right. There. So one is with normal sized Gruul, and then the other one, I was like, this looks dumb. There's too much dead space on the sides. So I just stretched Gruul out like this and put up wide Gruul. And people liked that one way better. People liked the wide Gruul thumbnail way better than the regular sized Gruul thumbnail. 61% of the watch time share versus 38.9%. Like, I don't think I've ever had a one where I did two different thumbnails and it was that big of a difference. That's what thumbnails should be.
No,
Yeah.
I'm coming back. I made it far, that's fine.
no worries. Alright, I'm gonna pull the next pack here in a second.
Even wider next time. I mean, he's pretty much the whole width of the thumbnail, right? Like, I only have like a tiny little bit of space there and a tiny... I could make him a little bit wider. Or I could just make it so wide that his fists aren't even in frame. Then I could make him then there's, you know, there's no limit to how wide I could make him once I'm not trying to put the entire character in the frame.
Grabbing the last pack.
Make him so wide, you have to put a second Gruul on top of him. So, but like, maybe that's a good thumbnail for if I made one video that was combined, like my Warlock and my Rogue doing Gruul, because then it's like a double Gruul video, and then I can have a double Gruul thumbnail too. That would be great.
I made it back, sorry. But I get some buffs.
No worries. Yeah, let's get some spot buffs out. We'll look to pull here pretty quickly.
Boss next, right? We're all done with the trash?
Yep, all done.
Buffs out. Okay. Curator time. Next to a fat 99 parse, bro. Me going in pug groups with meme builds. I'm not scoring 99 parses. Actually, if I went back as Mutilate, I could score 99 parse because no one who's like actually like in a competitive raid environment is playing Mutilate. So I'd be, you know, the competition is lighter.
The menagerie is for guests only. This curator is equipped for guest protection.
Hell.
Careful on threat.
Lost threat. Oh shit. Can I bleed this guy? Oh, wow, I can bleed him. Okay. Slice. I'm just gonna lose that combo point, switch onto this flare.
Go ahead and Bloodlust.
Come on, come on, close to the boss so I can cleave. Tried our best. Little Thistle Tea action. Alright.
Congrats, WZP.
Soulless
Healing shoulders
Giver,
on out.
Healing Shoulders. So no Garona Ring. And Fallen Hero. Those are Hunter, Mage, Warlock. Okay. Alright, let me look at enemy damage taken, Astral Flare. Yeah, I was 30% of the Astral Flare damage. Not as dominating of a performance as I've done other times, which means other people in the group were actually attacking the flares, so that's
Move
good.
forward.
I don't know what's going on
It's
with the
actually gonna
damage
get
meter
moved to
here.
Salmon.
Don't know why it's doing that.
I'm gonna have you basically solo tank all the way up. Back up the ramp, Sexy.
Wait, what do we...
Need the healers to come around the corner.
Yeah, most of the raid is on the ramp
Yeah.
around the corner.
Yeah, don't run around the corner now. Don't go around the corner now.
Fuck.
I needed everyone to move up when I said move up.
Unlucky.
Rosh, you're in combat. Kebab, are you out of combat?
Wide Simon has
Combat,
buried his head in
you're
the
combat. Just run to the mob. And I'll
Shit.
start running back.
Did you say run back? Is this a run back?
Yeah, it's a run back.
Alright, it's a run back.
Are you asking for SS on you, Kebab, or are you saying you have SS on you? Okay, I see you have SS now.
Seems to not be going smooth today. Don't worry about that. That's just a
Preserve my...
minor inconvenience. We got Edgewalker long boots, so it's a good day.
Are you in combat?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh, I just did consumes, that's why.
I know, so did I.
Doesn't matter, got Edgewalkers. Yeah, I mean, look, I think I now have, what, 3 items that are Biss all the way to Black Temple, because, like, Choker of Vile Intent is also one of those. Like, basically, we're getting ready for Black Temple, dude. We're not even getting ready for Serpent Shrine Cavern.
Don't zone in since we have an SS for anyone else.
Oh,
That's still
we
running
had a
back.
few people zoning in. Fiery Weapon Vindicators. I saw that stylish enchant. Had to confirm if it was real. Damn, missed the jump. We could get Skulkers also. I mean, if we got Skulkers, we'd have a pretty insane setup. Helm, shoulder, waistwalker, chest, glove, netherblade. Skulkers over there. We'd have a 2-piece netherblade, 2-piece waistwalker with skulkers. We could also get belt off of chess event, which is, you know, still not as good as the Black Morass heroic belt, but better than this thing. Was this Hemo build compared to Shiv build? I'd say Shiv is more fun because you generate more energy, so you press more buttons. Food buff too. Alright, so next boss is Terestian Illhoof, the demon. So that'll be an elixir of demon slaying when we get to him. Big bonus damage against demons consumable.
I will run back.
Or they have some trouble with him. You'll probably summon
damage.
you. Nepheron is here.
/Goof Troop, 0 players online. Use Prime subscription to sub to your favorite steamer for free.
Oh shit, your favorite steamer? What brand of steamer do you use, Zug? Like, I was thinking about getting like a steamer for cooking.
Thank you.
Do you have a recommendation? Thank you, Zug. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. Thank you for 29 months of support. I appreciate that. Over 2 years.
Alright.
Still 0 players
hands on
online for Goof Troop, huh? I wasn't sure exactly when their ban came up. But I do know we killed Kha'Zix yesterday. And killed Kha'Zix this morning. And killed Kha'Zix earlier in the week. And I haven't seen Goof Troop around at all. In fact, I've seen no one griefing world bosses in the attempts that I've been on this week. It's crazy how that works, huh? Yeah, their bans will expire eventually, and I'm sure they'll go right back to griefing world bosses after their bans expire.
Save your mana here, Zexy.
Have you done those on stream? I've tried to do them on stream, but like, the world boss spawns when the world boss spawns. So what I do is, whenever I'm at a world boss, I'm always recording it. So like, we can look at it on stream later. Like, chances that they happen on stream and I'm not in the middle of some other activity is pretty low. Double Glad or Spite plus Latros vendors. What you should do is you should go to the Simon As Show Discord. Go to the very top where it says read here first. Then pick TBC, then pick weapon comparison charts. And there are charts of different combinations of weapons, and you can see. Pyroprick says, weird, Goof Troop didn't do anything wrong, supposedly, and suddenly others are killing World Boss. Well, others are killing World Boss because all the Goof Troop players are just banned. But, I mean, yeah, obviously the people who are griefing World Bosses are not going to admit to griefing World Bosses. They're just going to claim that they're not doing anything wrong. Duh. What's the hardest mount to get in the game right now? I don't know. WB Brutal says, thanks for your Wowhead Rogue guides. GG. Well, you're very welcome. Glad you like those guides. I wrote those a long time ago during Burning Crusade Classic in like 2020 and 21.
Gonna pull these back a little bit.
Any resources you'd recommend for Warlock? Not that I know of, really.
Sexy grab the left patroller when he gets closer.
Seems that they were updated recently or at least re-uploaded. Yeah, I don't know about that. I haven't written for Wowhead for a while. So maybe they were updated or reformatted by one of the other writers.
Wait for the patrol to come to us.
Fungdork, on PvE servers, the rules on world bosses are a lot more strict than they are on PvP servers. Essentially, again, without getting into the details, like, if another team tags the boss and engages the boss, you're not supposed to do, like, pretty much anything that would hinder the other team's attempt. You know, you're not supposed to be running in and, like, taunting it and trying to drag it away, or taunting it to try to get it to cleave their raid, or dragging mobs into them, or, like, intentionally dying to Kha'Zix to heal him, or all this kind of stuff.
Wait here for next.
So this guild that recently got banned was also banned, I think it was about a year ago, for griefing world bosses about a year ago. So they can't even plead ignorance. Like, it's just been a, like, ridiculous ridiculous story of, like, they got punished for the same behavior like a year ago. They kept doing that behavior. They got punished again. The punishment was escalated, and that, you know, it was like a guild-wide ban this time. So even people that were just leveling and not, like, related to world bosses, like, Blizzard really escalated the punishment because they're getting banned now for the same bad behavior for a second time. And then the server Discord of all the Goof Troop players was just full of them, like, trying to blame other people or say they didn't do anything wrong or obfuscate the situation, saying, like, oh, look at this one attempt where we didn't do anything wrong. Clearly we didn't do anything wrong on all these other attempts either, blah, blah, blah. It's just an incredibly sad crash out of all these, like... Hang on, we're about to wipe. Incredibly sad crash out, basically.
There. So I wasn't even paying attention. Hold the next one.
Might be able to kite this out.
I think I might need you in tank.
Don't run into the other ones. No, we ain't kiting shit. Fist of Stone. Oh, he's super slow. He's super slow. We can kite it.
Yeah, Tegan kite.
Where's my bandage?
Tegan has aggro, Simon. You're good to melee.
Yeah, okay. I was bandaging myself. Not technically a wipe, although everyone who can res died, but still not technically a wipe. Lock summon equals res. It's kind of like that, yeah. Pervasion said, sold the first 20 of my 71 frozen runes today. Thanks, Simon. Sounds good. How much are you getting for them on your server per frozen rune? And did you... Okay, second question. Do you have 71 frozen runes because you low rolled and like got some 4Xs out of the from each Word of Thawing, or do you only have 71 because you high rolled but only used 14 Word of Thawing? I mean, that Naxxramas farm has been crazy. I've done it 3 weeks now, and I have 10,275 gold. Not all from the Naxxramas farm, but a significant portion of that is just from farming Naxxramas. Pervasion says you low rolled, so you got all 15 of them, but you got unlucky. It should be an average of 5 frozen runes per Word of Thawing spent, and you can spend up to 15 Word of Thawing if you get all the different locations in an instance, so it should be an average of 75. Bungdork says, I couldn't imagine playing on a PvE server. Hate the idea that someone from the other faction can be in my way or occupying space I don't want them to occupy without having any recourse to change that. Yeah, I mean, Great, sometimes you can kill people that are trying to farm the same thing as you, but for me, you can have your opinion, that's fine. For me, it's like, I did PvP servers a little bit, like on Season of Discovery, and I learned what it's like for me. And it's like, okay, well, for me, if I go and farm stuff out in the open world and there's an enemy faction player, it's not really even clear that I can, like, beat them out of the place. Because if I start farming, then they cheap shot me, and I'm at a massive disadvantage and they kill me. If they start farming, then I cheap shot them, I have a massive advantage over them and kill them. So you get into this cat and mouse game of just sitting around not farming, hoping the other person starts, like, mining or killing mobs first and gives up the advantage in the fight, and then no one's being productive at all. And then the flip side, you know, that's like, you know, in regards to your farming content, but in my experience, the majority of PvP that happened on the PvP server Crusader Strike was just gangs of like 5 to 10 people camping Eastern Plaguelands, killing you when you tried to go to a dungeon, or killing you on your way to Scarlet Enclave, or, you know, just like basically these completely lopsided engagements of like a group of people that are super prepared and ready to gank you, and you're just trying to go to a dungeon or do a quest or something, and you have no legitimate chance of fighting back. And like, basically it just allowed other people to waste my time. And I was like, yeah, I have no interest in this. You think Frozen Runes will increase in price when Phase 2 comes out? I don't know. All I know right now is I'm making a crap load of gold, and I'm not gonna like hold on to my Frozen Runes for the chance that they might sell for more in the future. I'm just gonna take the absolutely insane gold farm I have right now and turn it into absolutely insane gold. Sorry, say again who you wanted first and second?
I'll stun Skull, so if you want to get the unmarked, just switch over.
Roger that. Had my kidney shot ready.
Right,
Video for Nax Farm. Yep. We did it last week. We did it this week. Let me grab it. Get shareable link. There you go. So last week was the second time I did it. It took me an hour and 30 to go through and get all 15 locations. This week when I did it, it took me only 57 minutes. because I was more familiar with what I needed to do. Less experimentation, exploration, whatever. More just like go in, get the stuff. But that video shows like all
Same thing, I'll stun scroll.
the ways to get around all the different mobs. Oh, doubled cost. Oh, what a terrible
Right
curse.
side. Alright, Zex, you ready?
Little drum, little blade flurry, bloodlust brooch, do some damn. Anything good so far? Yes. Got our Edgewalker long boots. Super good. These pauldrons of the Solace Giver, healing cloth shoulders, those are for disenchant.
Yes, sir.
Just confirming before I destroy them.
I appreciate it.
Oh, looks like he needs a Legacy of the Mountain King. Alright, any books in this room? I wasn't really looking for the books earlier. I was distracted talking about other stuff. Oh, there's one. We're looking for a Torment of
You
the
can disenchant
Worgen.
these two.
There we go. So hard finding a serious 25-player parse group guild. Do you think there will be more recruiting towards Phase 2? I don't know or care. That's not a style of gameplay that interests me. So I don't really know what the like 25-player parsing guild recruiting scene looks like, because I've not paid any attention to that or tried to engage in it at all. Alright, scroll. We're gonna switch to Demon Slayer after these trash mobs, I guess.
I'll main tank the boss. We'll lost after the big imp dies.
Okay. Countdown timer. Demon Slayer is up. So scroll, food buff. Demon Slayer. Someone was asking, I have 301 hit. We get Blade Flurry situation.
I got bloodlust.
Be able to 5 rupture here. No, I got sacrificed!
Out for the chains. All DPS off.
Alright, they saved me. We're good. But I lost a shitload of damage because I couldn't attack for that whole time during Bloodlust. This will be a slice next. Wait, 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 wait. Slice. Oh, kill wreck is up again. I don't think we're killing him again, though.
Chains are out, kill chains.
Back on the
Yeah,
boss.
cast a couple seeds on this.
Probably just go for a 5 eviscerate. Not enough time, I think, for a rupture to go through. There we go. What do we got?
Alright,
Strangle staff.
going out. Rosh, I don't know what your spec is.
And wow. That's terrible.
And really bad cloak going out.
That was not a good time to get sacrificed. And I feel like we sat in the sacrifice for a long time too. Did not get cleared very quickly. Excuse me. How much
I mean,
Blade
blues
Flurry?
aren't inherently bad.
17k Blade Flurry. Grasley did 7.8k. Whoa, Grasley's Blade Flurry was way less than mine. Why is that? I don't know. 27k Hemorrhage damage. 30.9k Sinister damage. Oh, I'm still on the Sharpening Stone. I gotta go back to Deadly Poison. Forgot about that. That was from Curator. Doesn't Curator take extra nature he doesn't take nature damage at all. Or at least he doesn't take poison damage. I think you can lightning bolt him. That's nature damage. But he's completely immune to poisons. You can't do shit with any poison on him. Alright, get rid of this.
Alright, for this, we have a lot of interrupts, but we're not going to use all of them. Only interrupt if it's going on a healer or going to kill someone. If Flame Wraith is out, we're not going to interrupt the boss at all. I don't want the boss running around. Don't stand in Blizzard. We'll banish and fear one elemental, kill the other two, and then kill the feared one, and then go back on boss. Let's do a quick ready check.
This guy's super good because he has unusually low armor, which means physical DPS just absolutely pump this boss.
Bust off the rip. Alright, everyone run out.
Brick. Bye-bye cooldowns. Just had to do Arcane Explosion first when we had Lust up. Of course he did.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. Blizzard, do not stand in Blizzard.
He just fireballed the Wind
Your
Fury
casters,
totem.
Go ahead and run to the ass into the Blizzard
Wait,
now.
are we screwed? No, it redropped. The Shaman noticed right away. Good Shaman.
Not the Wind Fury totem. Caster runs to the opposite side now.
Oh, my book. Got that before, also forgot to use it.
CC. Flame
Alright.
Wraith, do not move.
Do not move.
Stop moving.
Fuck. They
Oh,
weren't supposed to
dodging
spell
Houndstall
interrupt
there.
him during Flame Wreath.
Do not want to interrupt during Flame Wraith because this happens. Half the DPS can't do anything.
Shit. Okay, I think we're good to go again.
Alright. Get these ads. Those are...
Oh, drum. 2-minute cooldown's up again. And he arcane explosions again. Cool. Right when I press the cooldowns. -6 gold haste potion.
Gonna finish off boss.
Alright, we could get a Sunfire enchant. Maybe. We're lucky. Nope. Soothing
Alright,
Sapphire
Offhand going out. One day we'll
Cauldrons
get good loot.
of the Justice Seeker. Okay, rip. Okay, what's next? Netherspite's next. I'm always excited when Netherspite is next.
Plate healing shoulders, Zexy, your off spec is ret. Alright.
Prediction.
So probably just
Alright, so
but just double checking.
we did a bit of a gamble today. What will drop from Netherspite? We didn't go for the Spite Blade. We instead chose to go for the Skulkers. And the other rogue is reserved on the Spite Blade. So we're gonna do a 4-way prediction. Spite Blade plus Trash. Skulkers plus Trash.
I swapped back to Prot.
Spite Blade plus
Swap buffs on Tegan.
Skulkers. Or
damage.
final
Good luck
option,
on Spike Blade
Trash
Pro.
plus
I'll
Trash.
be live.
I'll grab the Sorcerer Shade. Zexy, you just grab the other ones.
Okay. There it is. That's the prediction, 4-way prediction. Are we going to get both of the good rogue items, one or the other, or neither of the good rogue items? Anything that isn't Spite Blade or Skulkers, by the way, is trash. Okay, just to be clear. These are the options.
Alright, we're cool. Next one's around the corner. You guys just wait there.
I don't think I've seen either of those items drop a single time. BZG, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you so much for 42 months of support. It says, good luck on the Spite Blade, bro. I believe. Well, the Spite Blade would go to Grasley, the other rogue right now. I'm on the Skulkers this time. They're on the Spite Blade. Sack's almost full. Oh, yeah. Scroll of Protection. Tank. Scroll of Intellect. That is useless because we have a mage. I'll delete some of the mage food. It's not like I use it as a rogue. And delete the grain
Death
bread.
treatment for the Wrath of Titans book.
Oh, I have one.
Or-
Maybe give one to W.
Alright,
You already had
this
one.
was
Go
a
ahead and use yours, I'll take your
disenchant,
second one.
and this is a
Okay, use.
disenchant.
Alright, I'm gonna bring these down the ramp.
Okay.
Careful on AoE. Focus the spell shade, or sorcerer shade rather. Sorry.
interrupt. One of these times, I gotta get a Karazhan group to do the double beam strategy. If you pull the boss really close to the... There's a few ways you can position it, but the way I like to do it is you pull the boss really close to the red beam against the wall on the right-hand side of the room, and then that creates an angle for the other two beams such that one single person can then take both the green and blue beam. And if you put that on a warrior, rogue, or feral druid that get a damage benefit from both the green beam and the blue beam, it's like even more insane damage output than doing like the mage cheese where they spell steal stuff. Like, it's completely bonkers insane.
That's unfortunate. The totem like barely pulled. That's okay.
Green beam gives a cost reduction for your abilities, which doesn't matter very much for casters that use mana, but it matters a lot for energy and rage classes. Like, if all my abilities cost 30% less, like, yeah, I'm doing a shitload more damage.
I think careful of the cleaves XC.
Try blue and green beam. I don't think they're gonna do that in this group, because it just kind of like makes it harder. Like, the positioning isn't what people are used to. I'll get a group that's willing to do that one time though before the phase is over.
So we're gonna do the mage spell steal strat here, just to go for a one phase.
Oh, spell steals
So
cheese.
how we're gonna do it? Let's see if we have. Do you have a cast up here? Don't
Yeah,
forget
we have
that.
one. Thief on the left, caster on the right.
Okay. So Zexy, I'll tank the caster here, but everyone else will stand where I'm standing now, where Money Hunger's at.
Did you get Spike Blade?
And then I'm
No,
going
we haven't
to
killed that boss
basically
yet.
LOS the caster, we're gonna go WZP, get 10 stacks, and we're gonna go straight into the boss. So it's a few minutes of AFK time, but don't actually go AFK. So no one should be getting stacks. Basically, heal me, and then WZP is gonna get stacks.
Alright, so this mob continually buffs itself. Well, every once in a while buffs itself with
So if a
spell
couple of
damage
the melee
amplification
DPS wanna
effect.
Take the mob to about half health you can,
Steal magic.
and then just you can line of sight again. Zexy don't get line of sight though, just because the mana.
So then the
debuff.
mage casts spell steal.
Simon will take first green.
Spell steal over and over, and they gain this stacking buff. They're at 3 stacks for 24% enhanced damage. They said they're going up to 10 stacks, so that'll be 80% enhanced damage, I believe. I think it's 8 per.
Have your mana right now, guys.
You do Kara on your Warlock already? No, but I got him signed up for a run tomorrow. I gotta find Gruul and Meg Theridin groups for both of my characters.
Zexy, dispel me. That way the mob doesn't get healed up. And then I'm just gonna stop DPS.
Oh, we're at 6 stacks.
WZP needs to get a few more stacks, and we're gonna go straight into the boss.
I said I'm on first green beam, so that's good.
Oh, he's dying.
Oh, he died. Well,
Go.
Go, go, go.
Alright, I guess we're going.
we're going. I got 6 stacks.
They killed it. That was not what they were supposed to do.
Oh no, yeah, we didn't want to kill it. Alright.
Everyone's in the room.
Zexy, depending on how low we get it, we'll probably just stay in during the banish phase.
So green, the
I
first
got
green
red,
comes from
so
over
make sure you do
here.
not get red.
Hit a
DPS
little
are
bit,
fine
but I
to-
don't want to be pulling threat.
Blue, right? Blue? Blue?
Correct.
Uh,
Yeah, there we
Go
go.
ahead. Go ahead and Bloodlust. And Rosh, I want you to innervate WZP now.
Alright, now we just have to look out for potential void zones coming through. So this is stacking up, reducing spell
Who's
cost.
getting the red beam?
I am. Big kills on
Taking
WZP.
heavy damage.
Yeah. Kebab just
Hemorrhage is
just focus
23
heal.
energy now, 22 energy. $19 energy hemorrhage.
We're gonna stay in, spread out around the boss. WCP, just make sure you don't get in your melee. You're gonna get shot.
You take it now, Neferon. Blue. This one.
Need footage of double beam. I have a very old
Yeah,
clip
Banshee
on my
shooting
Twitch
soon.
channel. If you look in the clip section, I might be able to dig it up
To
after
Zexy.
this. But get your points in for Netherspite loot. The Netherspite loot prediction is
Grassley,
up.
get green. Alright, Dexy has a good threat.
I've got my soft reserve on Skulkers. The other rogue is on Spite Blade. Those are the good drops, obviously. Prediction closed. Wow.
Alright, Caster Helm going out.
It's complete trash. Spite Blade plus trash, Skulkers plus trash, Spite Blade plus Skulkers, or trash plus
Little
trash.
Bang going out. Zexy, I think you need this, right, for your red set?
Yup. Unlucky.
Oh, you already got it? Oh, shit. Shame we didn't get something worthwhile. If you're full health, you can jump to the left. If you're not, bandage or make sure you're full health before you jump, or you're gonna die like Neff.
Okay. Let me see if I can pull up my super old Twitch clips. The Twitch clip of me double
I'll be right back.
beaming
Once we get Neff rezzed,
is really funny because...
build up on Zexy.
Pet pulls. Hunter pet pull.
Oh, hang on. We're in combat. Never mind.
Tegan, don't go up the ramp.
Oh, healer's dead. It's really funny because I didn't realize that I shouldn't press Goblin Sapper Charge because the damage amplification I was getting from Blue Beam also amplified the self-damage of the Goblin Sapper Charge. So I just like went and clicked Sapper and instantly died. Well, let me see if I can keep looking for it. Content, clips. Date created. Sort by search. Oh. Double beam. Oh, there's a lot of clips from double raid days in Season of Discovery. Okay, I need to sort it by date created.
If everyone's alive and buffed, you guys can do the next full Zexy.
Oldest first. Oh, shit. I don't think it's on my page anymore. It must have got deleted at some point. Oh, maybe it's in highlights. Hang on, not clips. Hang on. I'm really trying. Here we go. I found it. I gotta get into the chest. We gotta actually play the game a little bit. But I found it, and next time we have a little bit of downtime in the raid, I will play it. Alright, here's the old clip. It's 2 minutes long?
I'll be in there in time.
I'm just linking it to you guys.
Break their bone. Double. What are you looking for? Yes. Zug.
Let's see, what do I have? Poison Cloud. And damage to a human piece. Oh, shit, I can shoot that from really far away, huh?
What can I help?
Dude, I poisoned his ass. I probably have to back away from this location.
Sounds fine. Mokra.
I'm in danger here. What? Did I just stop in the middle of a square? Alright, I'm kind of in one square, kind of in a different square. Yeah, okay, I have giga range with this piece.
Make sure we're healing War Chief as well. Lexi, grab the Necrolite that's not being used and heal War Chief.
Interesting.
What's this poison thing do? 6,000 nature damage over 10 seconds. Okay, so yeah, that's more than a fireball.
Perhaps a change is in order. Nothing less than
GG. Ring of Recurrence. That's a good caster ring. Fiend Slayer boots. No belt here.
Brad's Neff. And mail boots going out. Good for Honor. Not bad for Rep Paladin. Resting. We're gonna pull these next mobs down to the chessboard, so just way down here.
The exact same loot drop? Really? I didn't remember. We got Uni Mind headdress and
Get left, Zexy, I'll get right.
Mithril band. Today was the loot today. Mithril band of the unscarred. That's a disenchant.
Big heals on Zexy. Okay, I got it.
Alright, we could potentially get the bow from Prince. That's something that could drop. The helmet is locked up by another person's soft reserve. The Ring of Thousand Marks is locked up. We already have Malchezaar, but we could still get Sun Fury bow. That would be nice. I won the roll on Sun Fury bow once before, but there was a hunter in the group that needed it, and I was just like, yeah, I'm passing it to the hunter. I'm turning this music down a little bit. Ocarina of Time stuff. It's good music, but it's just a little too loud.
Alright, Zexy, you get left, I'll get right.
Have you seen Spiteblade? No, I haven't seen Spiteblade or Skulkers. Honestly, all the loot I've seen off Netherspite has just been trash. Every single week, trash from Netherspite. Yo, Mr. Judge, are you thinking of running Gruul or Mag after this one?
Let's see how many people are in queue.
Yeah, sure, I'd be game for that. But if you don't want to, it's all good. I will find another group.
There's another group that's forming right now.
Oh, like in looking group chat?
And yeah, in the looking for group. I guess they're only doing Gruul Slayer.
Oh yeah, but they got a DST Harvester, so it's cooked.
Yeah. Alright, Dex, you can go and swap over to Rhett.
Dude, that hunter who won the DST, I was screaming.
Well, for like 2 seconds, I had the leading roll, and then he rolls 100, and I lost it.
He's the one who dispelled the mage auger and killed me with an arcane
Shield
shot.
half the raid, yeah.
Rip.
That was right after I Feel Judged said, don't use arcane.
Alright, scroll. When the pull timer goes out, we'll send a Demon
Range, make sure
Slayer.
you stack on Neff. Be max range.
Everything else looks good to me. We're hoping to see Sun Fury Bow. You know, or the Ring of Thousand Marks, because we generally run with the same people. So, like, if other people get it this week, we have mostly the same people next week.
less
Means
than
I'll have
60%.
less competition.
Alright,
There we go.
What's it, 60?
That's correct, yep.
Shouldn't have used my adrenaline there. I should have saved adrenaline until 60. But the 2-minute cooldowns I did intend to press right away. Because I'll be able to use them
People's
multiple
going
times.
out, melee get ready to move, melee out.
Range wanna step back a little bit, he's too close.
Zexy, in the future, you just want to use the cubby that's right there. I'm gonna move the boss right there. Rosh, if you have battle res, just go and use it. Melee out, melee out.
Shit. Didn't get all the way to the other side of the boss.
Where'd you
I wanted to get to the other side of the boss so when I got knocked back, it would just bump me into the wall instead of bumping me far away from the boss.
Alright, blood off Aran.
Oh,
Melee out, melee out, melee out. Use the cubby. Cubby's there for a reason. Tegan, misdirect money rings.
So if I get Enfeeble, I can pre-cloak for the Shadow Nova and probably be okay, but it's like a 5% chance to die. So if I get Enfeeble on me, I just run out to be safe.
Phase 3.
Tested? No, I know how it
3
works.
seconds, melee out.
But
Range
Rick,
to follow diamond. Range to follow diamond now.
see, like, I can resist the Shadow Nova.
You can walk through them without getting hit. We'll be fine.
Unfortunate infernal placement.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, geez, another bad one. Oh, we're getting blasted here. Oh, oh, 2 people are dead.
Rocks, are you
Healthstone?
Good. I have no cooldowns.
Uh-oh. Evasion?
Do not release.
Fuck.
Wait until the boss resets before releasing.
Damn. Unlucky. Well,
Run through the front entrance, teleport to Shazer.
is this a pug? It's kind of a pug, kind of not. It's organized on a Discord. Anyone can sign up. Anyone can join the Discord. And then the raid leader, like, picks 10 people that signed up. And they're on, like, the roster. There we go.
Which one is it?
Don't have Torment of the Worgen.
It's the last
Guardian's
prompt.
Library is the dialogue option you want. And for any books.
Wrong way, Neff.
Hmm. Mhm. I'm pretty happy getting those Edgewalkers. That frees up one of our soft reserves for, you know, every week going forward now. F. What did you say, F? Grasley fell? Oh, no.
I'll summon you once we get there.
Unlucky. Mongoose, the Aldor main hand. Yep. Yeah, we got Mongoose on it. Mongoose alone is like, you know, 2 or 3% damage improvement. It's a very, very, very impactful enchant. So it's pretty important on a rogue that you have double Mongoose. Like 2 or 3% is more than you get for most item upgrades. Like, it's a huge amount of damage. Like, most item upgrades are less than 1%. So I think I have a total of 5 Mongoosed weapons. Vindicators, Latros, Malchezaar, Nightblade, and Searing Sunblade. That's a lot of a lot of gold into Mongoose enchants. But we need those if we're gonna play a variety of builds and like actually have those builds be good instead of being scuffed and shitty. So, worth it for the content. Let's see. Scroll, food buff, and then Demon Slayer right before we pull. Yeah, so mostly I would say we just got unlucky with the placement of the Infernals. Usually the Infernals just don't bother you for the entire fight. We got one right on our spot, then we had to move, then we got another one right on our spot, had to move again, and then we had lost too many people and we died. Alright, pull timer's out, so here's the Demon Slayer. Boss is on its way back. Should be good. Lock in, let's get it done. Maybe this time I will not press Adrenaline Rush right on the opener. Two-minute cooldowns, but not 5 minutes. That's what I want. Oh, that's too many seconds without slice and dice.
Gotta get ready to hide. Melee hide.
Lucky, I did not get enfeebled. Back in. 62%. It's almost time.
Go on Bloodlust. Tegan, if you have misdirect, you want to use it on.
No!
Well, at least we got Bloodlust.
2 people dead. No more Wind Fury. That's unlucky.
You probably want all the way in. Melee hide, melee hide.
Drumming. Build up a nice big slicey dice here. 4-pointer. Ooh, just a little scary.
Alright,
I think
melee,
we're
just make
okay.
sure on the right side of the boss. It'll be fine. Range, make sure you go all the way to the door.
Fuck.
I got knocked back a little bit there.
Oh wait, no, that guy was dead a long time ago. He didn't just die.
Or repositioning. Melee, when you run out, just make sure you go all the way to the range.
I think with his new boss position, this cubby is no longer safe. Whoopsies. I timed that poorly. Big pog damage.
We need to move. We need to move now.
No! Son of a bitch. Damn infernals. Yeet.
Range, stay where you're at. I'm gonna run back each time.
Jesuin SC, thank you very much for the Prime. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a
Get back
wonderful
range,
day.
Bob. You're the only healer, by the way, so it's
Cloak.
up to you.
Trying to be behind the boss as much as possible because I don't want any parries happening. If a parry happens, it makes the boss melee attack faster, so the tank takes more damage. Evasion's up for 8 more seconds. Evasion fading now. I'm dead.
Not release.
We just can't have DPS die early.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Surely, you did not think you could win.
Is this heroic,
this is the
Karazhan?
first or second week, fine, but these early deaths are literally wiping the raid.
Raid leader is not happy. It's basically like the longer this fight goes, it becomes like almost guaranteed that we get a, more chance for us to get a really bad infernal placement. So like killing it quick is important for the strategy. Do we get Skulkers or Spite Blade? No, it was trash again. Some helmet without a meta socket and a strength ring.
I'll have Soulstone now.
Am I gonna run out of like haste potions or something? 9. There's 2 haste potions per attempt here. I think maybe the first attempt made it all the way to 3 haste potions. 4 minutes 32. That might have been an entire another haste potion. 329. That's 1, 2. That should be 2 haste potions. This, if I was using them on cooldown, would have been 3. Should we fight this ethereal spell filter up towards Prince Malchezaar and have WZP spell steal it again?
No, it'll be fine.
He says we'll be fine, but the first 2 times we were definitely not fine. Okay, in the middle of one of those fights, there was a question that I wasn't able to answer because I was paying attention to the boss. Let me scroll up, see if I can see it. Ramzik says, do you have a designated hat for each class you play? No. It's not like hat for each class. It's just like 15 different hats. And you can redeem 14,999 Simonized Show channel points, and then I just switch to a different one.
I just noticed you killed yourself, which is quite hilarious.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. With going how's that.
Just like that. Alright, here's a good one. Oh, they were saying, I think they said the Ret Paladin killed himself. I think it's, if they're using Seal of Blood, that's one that caused them to lose health whenever they auto-attack it, but then it, like, does more damage also. So if they're using Seal of Blood and then Enfeeble goes out, which immediately drops them to 1 health, then their next melee swing will just kill them, because the Seal of Blood self-damage kills their character.
And as for the cubby, just get in there. If you're melee, you don't need to do anything. You going in there is priority 1.
You dropped new health stones.
Adding more stuff for points? Not really, no. I haven't thought too much about that. I mean, some people want, like, TTS for points, but it's like...
You can just come all the way to range.
If someone's gonna be able to spam, like, www fart noise, they better be paying me, you know, some actual dollary dues instead of, channel... Like, I don't want that level of stream disruption, unless it's for actual dollars. And people can already do actual dollars to get TTS. Okay.
Alright, I'm pulling.
Madness has brought you here to me.
Do I have to vanish here?
Enfeeble about to go out. Melee get ready to hide.
Nope, I'm good.
Melee hide.
Float. Third try, Prince Malchezaar. Maybe we can get it this time.
Melee hide.
Nice, didn't get enfeebled again. That's lucky. Although I did... Fuck. I needed to move to the other side. That was bad.
Bloodlust.
Lusted. Adrenaline rush. Build up for a nice big... Rupture. Good.
Melee get ready to hide. Hide.
Nice, not enfeebled again. Cloak. This is really the trick to doing big damage on Prince Malchezaar. Just get lucky and don't get enfeebled, so you don't lose melee attack time. Brick.
Hide.
Yeah, we were doing like 1,000 DPS. We lost it all. Unit cooldowns are up. Nope. Fuck. Didn't react to that quick enough. Go for the slice refresh here. Wait a little bit. Drain off as much duration from my previous cast as I can without capping energy. All this work for a gore howl? No, dude. The bow's gonna drop, and I'm gonna win it this time. Again. And this time the hunter already has it. So there'll be no reason for me to pass it to the hunter. Shit. I really didn't manage those Shadow Novas very well this time. Alright. Why'd you have to say it? Oh, why'd you have to say it? The Gore Howl. This is good. I want this on my Warlock. High intellect, high spell crit. That's what I want for Seed of Corruption. Ban that guy. Mod. Okay, half the people want him to be modded, and other half want him to be banned. No, we're not banning him for that.
You need this Daxi?
Let's see. Oh, he says keep 2. Okay.
Yeah, not the best run, and by not the best run, probably the worst run I've had in weeks. I obviously contributed a little bit to that, but there were a lot of deaths that could have been avoided. So, if you run with me, you should know by now that I don't like downtime, and I want to keep going. So,
well, I appreciate you hosting the raid. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one.
I feel like he's not in the mood to host a Gruul right now. That's my impression.